guys had one similar to this with Ohio State last year near the end of the year. How much does this help your guys for the little bit of stretch here before the postseason?
Well, I think that's a very good team, right? We, like you said, we won some close matches, and I think our guys fought hard. Even the matches we lost, I thought our guys gave a good effort. And for us, it's we want to win, and we expect to win. We believe we're going to win, but I'm more worried about just our performance and just wrestling with some fire, and especially when you have 16,000 people there, right? You want to wrestle with some enthusiasm. But we're grateful to have so many people show up, especially on a weekend like this with the weather. So thanks to all the people that made the effort to get out here. But Michigan had a great team, has a great team. We're going to see them again. Those are guys that you could very well see in the semifinals of the national tournament or the finals of the national tournament. Very good, great coach in Sean Bourmet and staff there. So, but I'm proud of the guys. I think we can continue to improve between here and March, and I believe we will.
Just to follow up on that, is there any sort of nervousness as coaches when you're in that close of a match?
Not really nervous. I'm more excited to see how our team's going to respond, right? This same group of guys have responded, and they're tough. They can win tough matches, close matches. We'd rather score a few more points, but when you're wrestling an opponent that is as good as what we saw tonight, sometimes you gotta find a way to win those matches. So, I think it's exciting. I'm as a coach, I'm not. To me, it's more about just seeing how these guys are going to respond, right, and then figuring out how we can advance, win or lose, right.
Cael, what's the intangible there that enables them to pull that out?
I think the kids they're just tough kids. They come from backgrounds where they have a history of pulling those tough matches out, and we hope we can advance that in their careers and in their mindset and their training. But ultimately, it's the decisions they make, and you're up on that stage and in an environment like that, you got to stay focused, and so I think they have a history of doing that. I think they train with one another and they push each other, and I think all those things come into play. But they certainly have a history of success, and that's probably where it comes from.
Cael, the next guy up at 133 was Scotty Stossel, who's a walk-on from North Allegheny High School, grinded out for many years in the practice room. What was that decision like, having Scotty go out there against the #1 guy in the nation and really battling him?
I thought, Micic is he's a hammer. He's tough, and Scotty was excited. He almost got a takedown. I mean, I don't want to, Steven to get upset when I say almost got a takedown. But he had his leg up in the air, right, and I think he really put a lot of energy and lost a lot of energy trying to finish that shot. But he kept fighting, and he said that was one of the biggest adrenaline rush he's ever had in his life. So
Had to be.
He's a great kid, an excellent student, works hard all the time. He'll be a great success in life, and he got that opportunity today, and I think he gave a great effort. So we're happy for him and proud of him.
Cael, this was the third straight match for Jared McLaren at 149. Do you guys have somebody that you would consider a starter right now at 149, or is that an open competition still heading into?
No, I don't think so. I think at this point Berge has earned that position, and the plan was to wrestle Berge, and then it just didn't end up working out that way today. And Verclaren actually wasn't expecting to wrestle, and he got a call earlier today, and he was heavy, and he got his weight down and still wrestled. So Berge's fine, everything's good, but Verclaren wasn't expecting to wrestle today, and he was heavy, and I think that's kind of one of the reasons he didn't finish that match as strongly as he normally would. But props to him for stepping up and giving a great effort for the team.
North keeps beating these top 5 guys. How do you think he's come through that run through those top 5 guys?
Well, Nolf's a gamer. He's a tough dude, and he wasn't happy with his match today, giving up a takedown. But you know, Pantaleo's you know, he's got a really good strategy and tactics in the matchup. So you know, we've got to figure something out to kind of help him be able to score some more points. But you know, Nolf's just Nolf, right? I mean, he's just you know, one of the greatest ever. So we're just really happy that he's on our team, right? And he's we're just enjoying this senior year with him. But yeah, there's some great wrestlers in the weight class, and Pantaleo is one of them, and somebody that we've got to advance and move forward, you know, with that individual matchup as we head towards March.
Cael, Vincenzo said he would have liked to approach today's match a little bit differently, and he would have liked to get to his offense a little bit more. But were you impressed with how he wrestled?
Yeah, it's a tough match. You know, we were down. I don't know what the score was at that point, but you know, that was one of those. You know, Massa is he's a title contender, has been for 3 years. Very, very good. And so yeah, you know, I thought Vincenzo wrestled great. And Vincenzo's a solid kid. He's tough, very tough-minded, and he did a nice job. I thought he just, you know, kept pushing the pace. But again, he's one of the best kids in the country. So you know, that was a nice win for him today, especially under the circumstances when, as a team, especially at that point, we needed him to win that match, and he did.
Coach, did you feel the energy come up in the building when he got that overtime win? You think the other guys maybe fed off that? Yeah, I was excited. So I don't know if I felt all the excitement, but I was excited because you know, an overtime win, you know, that was big, and yeah, I think, you know, there weren't a lot of exciting matches to really get. They were exciting, but not a different kind of excitement. You know, winning close or saving a point here or there, or you know, we missed a couple majors. You know, so we didn't give the crowd a lot to cheer about. I don't think, but when we did, you know, you could hear him for sure.
One more.
About Hall, how do you think, you know, he pulled that one out?
Yeah, I thought he wrestled well. Again, his partner or his opponent is somebody that he could very well see in the national tournament. I mean, there's, you know, other people that would be upset maybe if I said that, but he's very good. You know, you got to be ready to wrestle. One of the best in the country, and I thought Hall wrestled well. I thought he fended off some great attacks, and he was close to scoring. I thought a few additional times where he didn't quite get the points. So, but he stayed solid, and just like Vincenzo, you know, Mark Hall's a tough kid. You know, he trusts his conditioning and his defense, and when he has to, you know, to score, he can score. He's just he's tough in all positions. You don't have the success that he's had without, you know, being good in all positions.